The Kings won last night. The Kings beat another team.
Who they play? McClatchy?
Sac High. They beat them.
Sac
That
High's
guy
really
has a
good
good
this year, though.
program.
Sac High's really good this year, though. They're underrated.
But he healed. Sac High is good every year because none of them niggas graduate and have GPAs. But
Just keep going back in on the team. Who they beat though last night?
I'll tell you right
Have
now.
you guys seen the Shang-Chi trailer?
The what?
It must be a new team.
The Shang-Chi.
No.
No, man, nobody watch that.
Oh my God. Everybody watches that.
About 3.
My nigga, did you watch Black Panther?
Yeah.
This is the Asian Black Panther.
What, nigga? You can't look. Don't try
Is
to.
it actually Marvel?
Like I'm supposed to watch it because it's Asian.
Oh.
No, I'm just saying I watch it because it's Marvel, all right? But if it's basically,
That's all you had to say. Didn't it say that first?
Yeah.
Say that you watched the Marvel Shang-Chi, I would be like, because he said Marvel, boom.
Yeah, I'm in.
Why is he the black?
Big titty, whatever. If you say big titty in the beginning, I'm gonna watch it.
I don't understand Shang-Chi's. Who is Shang-Chi?
Shang-Chi. He's the greatest martial artist of all time in the Marvel universe. He's the greatest kung fu fighter that's ever lived.
Alice, do you actually read the comics or do you just watch the movies?
I never heard of this guy.
It is unfortunate, but I have read all of these fucking comics.
Oh.
Yeah.
I never heard of this.
Surprised me because comedians are usually weird in some way. I knew you was strange.
Is it weird? I don't know if it's weird.
No, it's just weird. Idiosyncratic, and that's what you are.
Yeah, I'll take that. What's up, Sacramento, and everybody in the Sacramento surrounding area? You are listening to the NOS. That's the 916 News on the Street with 4 hilarious comedians react to today's Sacramento news. Unfortunately, you're stuck with me as the host, Ellis Rodriguez. And I am joined.
Hey, D, you want some sunflower seeds?
Nah.
And I'm being interrupted by Steph Sanders. Everybody make some noise. Steph Sanders in the building, wearing his normal eye covering thing for no reason.
Sit down.
D. Tyler, very excited to be here. If you watch
D. Tired. His name is D. Tired.
D. Tired. Yeah.
D. Tired's in the building. You know what I mean? Dedicated to the NOS. And then, ladies and gentlemen, all around the world, boys and girls, children of all ages, please make some noise for Aurora Singh. Bless you.
Super thick. That girl.
There was a car accident outside my apartment last night.
Damn right. And I don't care if you're in fucking court, you need to stand up and make some noise for Aurora Singh.
Super thick. What up?
Before we even go into the news, I just want y'all to look at what I'm looking at. Because I don't know what to do here. All right. These are the headlines. When I'm looking at the headlines in the morning, like, oh, what should we look at? Man dies in solo vehicle crash.
Mm-hmm.
1 killed, 1 hurt in Midtown shooting.
Yeah.
Sacramento Sikh mourn the victim of the FedEx shooting. 1 dead, 1 injured in Midtown shooting.
Damn.
I'm not laughing at the stories. I'm just laughing because I'm like, damn, this is just like in one day.
Yeah. So it'll just be shooting, car accident, shooting, car accident.
Can I tell my car accident story last night?
Purple. We needed to get on back on. We needed to be on lockdown. Just proving that more and more.
Well, what I'm realizing, yeah.
Can I tell my car accident story last night?
Of course.
Okay. It's terrible. So I was watching TV and then I heard a big sound. And I was like, oh, what is that? And then I looked at Drew and he was like, what? And I was like, did you hear it? And then I heard my upstairs neighbor screaming at the top of her lungs, just like losing her shit. And I was like, ooh, something just went down. Something went down. And so I was like, okay, I run outside. I see it. There's a car right next door. So I live right next to another apartment complex. There's an entryway right there. And it has a gate, a metal gate that opens, for cars. And then I look out and this car is in that gate. And then it backs out of the gate. And the gate's like not straight anymore. It looks like a U. And then he backs out. And then instead of going to the street, he drives more into the fence. but like at a diagonal now coming towards my apartment. Isn't that great? And so then towards my apartment. And then these guys are surrounding the car and they're like speaking another language. They're like talking in the screen, like yelling at this guy, and this guy just like back. So I called 911. I know it's not the best system, but I didn't want my brand new car to get hit by this guy. So I called 911. And then they were like super calm. It was really, it was super like uncomfortable how calm the 911 operator was. But I was like, there's a car accident. And then as I'm on the phone, I get the license plate, all that stuff, that car description. Then as I'm on the phone, the car goes away. And I was like on the phone. And I was like, yeah, no, they're just sitting there. Okay, great. And then they're like, are they still there? Do they seem like they're injured? Do they need an ambulance? And I was like, well, they're driving away, so I guess they're fine.
And you didn't tell them you were black.
Who was this? This was this morning?
No, and I said my name was Aurora Schaefer, so they think I'm white as fuck.
That's right. Good for you.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Good for you.
They were wrong.
And I sound like this, so it's deceiving. And I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened after that.
One of the car accidents was in front of Aurora Singh's joint. I'm tired.
I didn't even make the news. That's just another.
It's just a casual Wednesday night.
We gotta look up. I gotta look up the immigration rate and the birth rate of Sacramento, because 2 or 3 people die every day in the news. Yeah. So we must be getting 3 or 4 people a day just to maintain our current population.
All the people I know pregnant, we good.
Okay. Yeah. As long as it ain't mine. So then I gotta go looking for the news. So this one right here, this is a follow-up that we did it as like is this my sack or not my sack? The AMPM clerk who beat the fuck out that old man. Have you seen the video?
Yeah.
No. Was it justified?
Oh man, it's just in my look. I was kind of doing both sides of the fence until I seen the video. So like my man's working at the AMPM, right? And I could tell by looking at him, he's a nice guy, but not the one to fuck with. Like you could tell he was on the news today, apologized. He's like, yeah, I could have handled that a little different, been more professional. Because he's talking about being professional, you whip someone's ass in front of your worker bills. Place of business while the camera's going on. I don't even think professional is the word for it. But like, there's a video of him behind the counter, and he's telling old boy, he's like, "Hey man, I'm trying to help you. I just can't understand what you're saying." And then the guy starts whatever. His English is not so good. Then he comes in with a mask. They get into it, and you could tell this old man is being disrespectful to him. You could tell he's like, and then he flips him off.
The old man flips him off.
Old man flips him off, and so he's like, "Oh, word." Then he walks around the corner, goes out, gets in his face. Then the old dude swings on him first. You know?
Oh, he must have been drunk.
So he don't have a job no more.
Well, he was fired immediately, you know.
But the old man spoke first.
They're both being put up on.
He got fired for coming from behind the counter.
Yeah, he shouldn't have followed the guy. That was
if you want to talk shit, you need
to
talk shit at Shell. You need to talk your shit at Chevron. But if you go into an AMPM, you go into a Valero, they're not paying these niggas enough money to be nice to you.
Hey, but you know, after if anybody's ever served the public in any kind of way,
customer service.
Yeah, customer service, man. There's times where you want to come from behind the counter.
Yes.
And don't take a lot, especially nowadays. We already got all kind of anxiety, PTSD. This is not the time to be antagonizing brown people.
And that's why I love this man, because it was his turn to step up. And this old motherfucker was acting this way because he's done this already. When he went to get his froyo, when he went to go buy jelly beans, he was at the C's candy store talking shit, thinking he can get away with it, right? And then this man, this hero, was like, nah, not today. You know, and I bet you the next time this dude's at a Target, he's gonna think twice before he start yelling at somebody.
See that clip.
Somebody with a red polo on.
This is straight up street justice. Like if you watch this video as an Instagram, you be like, yeah, that dude, what do they call them? Instant karma videos. Yeah. This old man, you need to calm the fuck down. You know,
calling it now. Street, okay.
Well, especially with the punch he threw, bruh. You ain't gotta like. You're not about that. Like if he would have really hit him, I would have been like, oh, maybe this old man thought he had it. He knew he didn't have it. He was just bluffing. He just walking around being an asshole, thinking no one was gonna lay hands on him. You know, and his family is like upset. They've been interviewed in the news. Oh, we can't believe this happened. I believe it happened.
How do I find that video? What do I search to find it?
Go.
Can you share
CBS
it?
13. It's exclusively on CBS 13. Fight between Sacramento gas station clerk and customer caught on video. Felipe.
I love when they're on video. I love it.
Fuck yeah.
I love a good video because it's just like you feel like you're there. Because I feel like I miss all the good shit. Like when that car accident happened last night, I was pissed that I didn't see it happen.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like I always miss it, and I love that there's a video because it makes me feel included, and I like to feel included.
I have searched everywhere. I have not been able to find a comment, a direct quote from Dwight White on this incident.
Dwight White?
Yeah.
Dwight White, yeah. I'm watching him. We watching him, man. 30 days.
He's doing a lot of press. I haven't seen Dwight White do shit. You know, I want to see Dwight White.
That's why he got hired, was for press.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess.
What do you I've never seen the guy. Do you think he's a brother, or he's just a
That's what I was asking.
Brother.
Yeah.
If he OJ White, if he OJ Black, or if he real black.
I believe he's real black.
Tiger Woods Black, or is he real
I
black?
believe he's real black.
I believe he's real black. He from
All
Shy.
right,
He from Shy.
You know you're black. You know you're real black when your last name's White.
That's bold. It's like what?
Yeah.
Felipe, I hope you're doing better, sir, and your family. And Dwan Chester, you're a hero, bro.
He should not have lost his job.
I mean, you really can't punch people because they flip you off, but I'm still glad he did it.
Well, he retaliated. But did the old dude have on a striped shirt? And it went outside. If not, yeah. Because he put the lumps on him. It wasn't just it was constant lumps.
But I feel like you could tell.
I guess I didn't see this video. I saw a different video.
They different fight. Everybody fighting.
Yeah, they was in the street. He was whooping. That was pent up anger at people messing with that man all day long. He said, "Oh, not today.
No, not yet. No, not like this." All right, so this came up. It was, I don't even know what it was. Maybe it was Steph. So then I went looking through. There's a pretty good article on AP News. How long does protection from the COVID-19 vaccines last? And not being up to date, I thought it was the measles. You get the vaccination, now you can't get the measles. But this is more like a flu vaccination, where you got to get. It looks like 2, and that it's effective for 6 months. And then you may or may not get a booster every 6 to 12 months.
Right.
And then also it's like a flu in that the variants are coming. So the vaccine will change to try and keep up with the virus. This is all bad.
It's like forever. This is the forever.
We got to deal with this forever, yo.
This is all bad.
It's gonna be the yearly flu shot.
And if you got the Moderna one, the Moderna one, shout out to the black scientists who made the Moderna one. But anyway, every 6 months, we got to get the booster, man. And the boosters hurt, man.
So now I'm convinced that this disease was built in a lab, and that it was built in a lab so that they could make billions of dollars on.
They were all built in a lab, and it's and that's fine. They're just trying to control the population.
They're trying to get
that way. Huh?
They're trying to get that vaccine money.
Look, they were trying to get rid of these baby boomers that's still living because of all these damn medicines. And so they wanted to get rid of them, man. They were getting to get rid of these old people, man.
Only the strong survived.
Right. They want to get rid of these old people.
I shouldn't have said that. That was fucked up.
The boomers moving.
That's how they look at it, though.
It is.
Oh my God.
So we were talking the other day, like, oh, what do you think is gonna stay, even though COVID, this lockdown shit may pass, but from now on, there's always gonna be COVID. So I guess Did you get your COVID shot? Little posters everywhere. Did you get your COVID shot? That's just here to stay. You're saying every 6 to 12 months, everybody in America has to get a COVID vaccination?
And think about it, all athletes, so colleges are requiring this, and that makes sense because you got people coming from all over the world and country going to your school. And so athletes they already said D1 athletes, D2 athletes, D3 athletes have to get it anyway, so they travel so much playing. So now everybody has to get this thing, man.
Ain't gonna be no more athletes.
And they testing on 2-year-olds right now. So kids gonna have to get this by September.
But look, man, this is why I understand. Like, there's a bunch of people that are barely responsible enough to get this vaccine.
That's why herd immunity comes in, I guess.
Okay.
Let them die. Yeah. Ain't nobody. They ain't your.
I'm just saying, man. There's a lot of people that are gonna be struggling to every 6 months, 12 months, get into somewhere and get another goddamn vaccine.
Oh my God, my squirrel is eating from the squirrel bench.
We want to make time for. What happened?
Take a picture. We're having a squirrel moment.
That squirrel back.
So if you don't know, I just bought a squirrel bench. There's a little bucket on it that has nuts, and I put nuts in it, sitting on the fence, and the squirrel's sitting there eating it.
At the bench?
He's not fully on the bench yet, but we put it so it would like lead to.
Get a good picture. We'll use it as a background. That'd be dope.
Okay, I'm taking. Okay, carry on. I'm taking the picture.
Tell Swiss to come take a picture.
Yeah, that's real. So where were we at on this vaccine? This is all bad, man. This is I guess I kind of knew this, but I didn't really realize every 12 months everybody was gonna have to get this damn vaccine. That'll make no sense to me.
It's never gonna end, bro. And this is not. They're gonna normalize this, and we just gonna get beat up with it until that's just a part of life. And then once the doors open, then they gonna, who knows? Like maybe this shot don't got something in it, but one of them's gonna have something in it. Yeah. And all these shots, if everybody's taking 2 shots a year, it's gonna be some issues. I'm not taking it because somebody has to be left to kill the zombies. That's me.
This is gonna be some I Am Legend shit.
This is gonna be me. It's gonna be me and a whole.
And you're gonna be Will Smith.
I Am Legend. Everything, all of apocalypse.
Yeah.
Man.
At least they're only making zombies out of the most health risk people. Like, it's gonna be a lot of old zombies.
Yeah.
Diabetic zombies.
They're gonna move slow.
They can't really chase you. So that's
all the healthy people, like we ain't taking the shot yet. We ain't even priority. We can't get it. The first
I got the shot.
I took the shot and I never want to go through that 72 hours of what I went through again. So I'm not getting it again.
What shot did you get?
I got the Johnson & Johnson.
You took that shot? You took the Johnson shot?
Hey, but D, they got me because I went for the Pfizer. Everything on the paperwork was Pfizer. I sat down and got the shot. I said, ma'am, when do I need to come back for the next one? She was like, oh no, just got the Johnson & Johnson. You don't need to come back. It's one shot. I said, but it said Pfizer. She said, yeah, well, they free. They can give you whatever they want to give you.
Damn. They
pulled the bait and switch.
Bait and switch on me.
If something happened, you could probably sue. I would have took a picture of that bitch.
Again.
I got the Pfizer. I had 0 side effects.
All right, here in the good news department, because there's a lot of people out there talking shit about California and the lockdown and the this and that, and I half-ass agree with them sometimes. However, we are in the red team. We are still scheduled to
June 15th, baby.
We're still scheduled for June 15th. And also, if you live in California, thanks for staying indoors. We are the lowest in the country. We have the lowest what was it? People catching
transmission rate?
What is it? What rate is
transmission rate or what? What do we have the lowest? Yeah.
We have the lowest number of new cases.
Yeah.
In the country. So I know Miami and Texas, they just opened up and they're like, well, we're thriving. So fuck you, but apparently not. You know what I mean?
How is Texas doing? I haven't even checked up on the skies.
They're fine.
Texas just seceded from the union. They don't.
They're fine.
They're just doing their own thing in Texas.
Yeah, they seceded from the union. It don't even matter. Whatever.
I do think it's a different way to handle it, states' rights and all this shit. And there is something to like of these states that are just like, fuck it, wear a mask, don't wear a mask, be out, don't be, I don't care, do your thing. You know?
Well, I mean,
if the populace is educated, then they can decide.
I had a friend visit from Florida, and she was like, "Yo, y'all definitely more vigilant here in California." She was, I can't believe y'all wearing masks and all that. They not. She said in Florida, Orlando,
they don't give a shit.
So I was talking to somebody about this. They were like, I was like, do you understand that if you can, this is a lifelong thing. Like you'll be wearing a mask forever. Kids will be born with masks, little masks on. Like I'm not gonna live like that. I'm not fear my whole entire life. No, I'm not.
Well, there's gonna be some people that this was their trigger. They was gonna wear a mask. They was this far from wearing a mask anyway.
Right. I'm one of those people.
People are gonna wear masks forever. It's gonna be people that go everywhere with a mask.
I'm gonna wear a mask because people are disgusting. You know how many times I've gotten sick in the past year?
I'm gonna take one with me. I'm not necessarily gonna wear now for the next 2 years. I'm gonna wear one, but after that, I'm gonna to make sure I have one with me at least.
I get the flu like maybe once every 12 to 15 years.
Think about the mics we touch, the nasty joints we going to, the people in there in Oregon.
I never get sick.
That's what made us strong.
I never get sick. Yeah, I'm
you know, I'm honest.
You're different.
I wish it would. As a matter of fact, I gotta say, I wish it would kill me.
You know what? You didn't get sick.
When I see the light, I run to the fucking light. Please.
Ellis, you know why we don't get sick? Because of all them shots we got when we got in the military that we had to line up for. Remember that?
So. Yeah.
You already took y'all shots already.
Yeah. Are you serious? You think that's what it is?
Man, they put stuff in us that we still don't know what it is. Man, come on. How many shots
my right butt cheek is still hurting from one of them damn shots.
Exactly.
They tell you to wrap it out, but it's like a knot there now.
Man, you had to actually get in a line. You going like a gauntlet, and they just give you shots in each arm and your ass cheek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least, what? Okay, you know what?
Overseas, you're getting 15 more.
This is yes, yeah. So if you, this is some random ass shit. I don't know. This is weird, but I gotta ask somebody. So like, did you ever have a boner in boot camp? I went 3 months.
Oh, no boner.
The saltpeter. They put it in the eggs, right?
In the eggs.
They put it in the eggs.
Put it in the eggs, and that's why they made you eat them eggs.
I know they did.
My dress I was like, you eat them eggs.
Somebody told me I was crazy, and I was like, nah, man. It's either one of the shots or something they put in your eggs, but your dick doesn't even.
Saltpeter. That's saltpeter, man.
Saltpeter.
What the fuck is saltpeter?
Saltpeter make your dick soft. You don't get hard. They need to put it in prisons. So good. But
they put sprinkle that shit at schools too. Like any place, if you work with kids, you got to eat them eggs in the morning.
You know,
we don't want the kids. Just the workers.
No, kids have moms too. Some kids have single moms.
I have a single mom.
You got a single mom?
Mm-hmm.
The Haitian side or the white side?
What?
The Haitian side or the white side?
I'm Haitian and Indian. I'm not white.
Oh, your mom's Indian?
My mom's Haitian. My dad's Indian.
Haitian. Okay, yeah, that's why. Yeah. You're black.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm half black, half Indian.
Nah, you black. Yeah.
Right. A couple things. Number one, these are both California things. The recall is finna go through. The recalls is like pretty much official, and there will be a vote.
Damn.
They're gonna get a vote. It's gonna be voting no confidence, but keep going. Okay.
That's definitely gonna happen. But score one for Governor Newsom. We got the lowest COVID rate in the country. And then as well, they're already on this. It's official that the drought is an emergency, state of emergency. This is what I thought was weird though. He declared an emergency executive order for 2 counties in order to accelerate the response to the drought condition affecting the northern part of the state. So we're officially in a drought, but
only 2 counties.
Drought in 2 counties.
Which one? Sacramento and Placer?
No, one of them. I remember one of them was Sonoma.
Here's what I don't get. When they say, "Oh, we're in a state of emergency," like, are they just telling that to us to scare the shit out of us? Because what am I supposed to do about that?
Mendocino and Sonoma.
If you're in those counties, you can only water your grass every other week. And then you got to do some other stuff. And there's only so many hours. And if you get a ticket, you get 3 tickets, they kick you out.
The city or just the water?
The county.
Shouldn't there be rules like that before they go into a drought?
No, because then people will cry about their constitutional rights. We're Americans. We always cry about our rights.
Oh, right. We hate helping other
Yeah,
people and
we
like
don't like-
sharing.
What's
I forgot.
Mendocino County? I know Sonoma County. What's Mendocino County? That's like
Where the farms are.
On the farm. So yeah, it makes sense. The farms and wine. Sonoma County wine, Mendocino
Right.
County farms.
Yeah.
okay.
Some dry ass wine coming out.
Look, when I was driving to LA this past weekend, I gotta tell you, you know how you pass through all of California, all of farmland? It looked like a desert. There was nothing. It was bad. Like all the crops that are usually really lush going down California, they were literally all dead. They were ripping the dead, like rows and rows and acres
Well, they
and
must have
acres
been in
of dead trees.
between crops then, right?
What?
Yeah, it could have been in between the crops.
Probably in between.
But about this time, usually it's a little lush, man.
Usually right now it's lush though because it's springtime.
Yeah. It's
Well, we don't have
Yeah,
no
it
spring.
was. And then they
You don't
took
have
all
spring.
the vegetables or fruit off of that very lush plant. And now they're letting the plant.
you know
No,
what?
it looked like a dry wasteland. It looked
you go in
like
stores right now. They're telling you they got some shortages, man. Like even flowers are not in and florists and stuff like that. Stuff
It was-
going
You're
on.
getting closer to that bad sci-fi movie future,
I
man.
think spring got COVID.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Well, this is what bugs me about it.
Spring,
And
yeah.
Governor Newsom may or may not be fucking perfect, but that hair gel is on point. And
Yes.
he may or may not have done a good job, but our COVID rate is the lowest in the country. And
Yeah.
now we're about to start having a drought, and they want to put a porn star in charge or
Right.
motherfucking some Kardashian bitch.
Right.
Or like, I'm like, we have real problems. You know what I mean? And Governor Newsom, like him or hate him, seems to be at least understand the problems. He's attacking the problems, having some success.
They don't like him because he look good, man.
We don't have time to
Do you think that's why people don't like this
He got
dude?
the Jase bank jackets and they don't like him, dog. I'm
he has
telling
a strong jawline. That can be pretty threatening.
you.
I'm gonna tell you what it is, man.
That's why I don't like
not-
Brad Pitt.
He don't
like
have a
Brad Pitt 'cause-
trustworthy face, and he's only doing these things to save his butt. Because if he wasn't on the hot seat, we
He is a cute butt.
were.
But what politician doesn't, D?
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's how California is. Like you piss off.
Politics means quid pro. He got there because he did something for somebody that's something for him. Blah blah blah. Keeps going.
That's
he
how
came
Cali
in-
is, though. If you
Man,
don't,
He's on his way to be trying to be
as soon
president.
as you piss off the vegans, man, it's a wrap for you, son.
He pissed off the GOP, is what it is.
The mafia.
And this is some Republican, Democrat battle bullshit. And California's got a lot of opportunities coming up and a lot of problems coming up. And I don't want a former porn star or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want Newsom or I want D. Tyler. I want
D.
Governor.
Tyler.
Yeah.
Those are two.
I want,
Dan Tyler.
but D. Tyler could only be governor for so many hours in a day. I mean, he's tired all the time, so we got to have two of them.
If he was the governor, he would be dedicated.
I will be the
take
night
day
governor.
The porn star could be the assistant, though. I don't
No,
mind.
I want to be the assistant.
You know.
No, Aurora, you
But
that's with the squirrels. We want you. I want you to do something else.
Yeah,
I want you to do something else. I got another job for you, but trust me.
okay,
Yeah,
but it's in politics, right? Like I
Yeah,
get to make decisions.
yes, it's another political job. I think you.
I would love to set up more benches for squirrels to have places to eat.
I think that's why I'm gonna make you city zoologist.
I think that they need a seat at the table.
The city zoologist, the county zoologist, actually, for the entire county. I think you'd be great at that.
For the county? Okay, I can do the county. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'd be great at that.
But honestly, it would be up to D. Tyler, so D. Tyler would have to make that decision.
You would.
I was gonna see that
I'm
link
the chief of staff.
about the squirrels, but I said, no, I'm not gonna do that because it would have. And I see how I'm gonna send it to everybody else. I cannot send it to you because I've seen how excited you were about the squirrel. And this dude does what he does. He puts the stuff out there for squirrels, but then he gets his air rifle. And the cool thing about it is it's always like some kind of like Johnny Cash or some kind of music playing in the background. And he has a slow motion camera, so you see. The squirrel's like stuffing his mouth and it's all cute. His cheeks getting big and you see a pellet coming and the squirrel's like, ooh, yeah. And he just does a cartwheel.
Yeah.
Does it hurt that? Like, does it kill them?
It kills.
Squirrels are a nuisance. They ruin your garden. They rip up your trees. They eat your bird feeder foods. You're not good dudes.
These are not Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Nope.
They're so cute.
Hey, you're
man,
gonna have a squirrel apocalypse now because you
I
started.
want Charlie to be governor too, because you imagine the spread, the food we gonna have in this joint.
Oh.
I'm talking be chief of staff. We gonna eat all.
We have the best food though. I think California's underrated when it comes to food. There is
School
no
lunch.
kind of food you can think of that we don't. You said school lunch.
No, if I'm governor, school lunch gonna have a seafood
Gonna be
boil Fridays.
On point. You understand? we have crab. We having crab Wednesdays. We doing it up.
Yeah, but crab legs. Crab leg and
Did you guys have free lunch when you were kids?
Hell yeah.
I was on free lunch.
I could never get free
Oh, you
lunch,
rich? Oh, you rich, huh? That's why I knew light skin was rich. I knew something about you.
So
man.
I was on free lunch. What are you talking about?
I thought you said you wasn't on free lunch.
No, I was. I was definitely on free lunch.
I wasn't on free
It
lunch.
was levels. It was free. It was reduced.
Yeah.
Full price.
I was free lunch.
Aurora wasn't on free lunch because
I didn't go to public school.
Oh man, you just
Y'all still got the same food we got though, huh? Did you have to pay for it though?
Probably. Huh?
Was it food that you went to St. Francis, right?
I went to St. Ignatius and then I went to St. Francis.
How was the food at the private school?
It was really good.
That's hard, bro. I thought she was gonna say it was bad because we had.
No, it was really good. I'm not gonna lie.
And they give you soda too, man. With your
the food in the
we
Marine
got everything. We got like all the like fruits and vegetables. We had like a whole salad bar. We had nacho. We had in high school. We had a nacho bar, a salad bar, and then we would have like cook like the food was like cooked. It wasn't like out of a freezer. It was like they cooked it.
We had a nacho bar at Burbank. We had a nacho bar and a burrito bar. But there was a lady just for sour cream, a whole person. You could, so everything else is self-serve. But when you want sour cream, was this big ass lady and she had the thing, sour cream.
Give you $1. She gave you $1 for sour cream.
Keep it moving.
Oh, see, ours was like Chipotle style. It was so good. And I would go in there and I would get my nachos, and every once in a while I'd go through and I'd be like, uh-oh, I don't have any money on my account. And then they would just give it to me.
This must be nice. This is crazy.
Hey, y'all got an update for COVID for you, man. Just got an update, just came through.
Okay.
Dr. Corey Horvath said there's a new strain of COVID, mutant strain of COVID, and neither vaccine helps.
Cool.
Where is that? Where's this strain from out of?
Let me see. I'll look it up for you.
COVID is dropping hits. COVID is like the mixtape king of disease. yo, check it out.
Hit after hit after hit after hit.
For your grandmama, for your mama, for your neighbor.
Yes. Let's see, COVID.
COVID got a new one with Cardi B coming out next month.
For real.
And I heard Meg Thee Stallion's on it too.
Yeah, Fauci's in the video.
Designer COVIDs.
Fauci.
So we on COVID 32 right now? Where we at?
I've only heard of maybe 4 or 5 variants, right?
One variant is too much.
They need to put Magic Johnson in charge. Magic Johnson is president.
When do you think that
Jordans?
When do you think that COVID is going to become it's going to become like Kids Bop? You know, Kids Bop, we're like on Kids Bop 100 and something. Maybe COVID will eventually get there. We'll all just be like, you know what? It's just a disease that we have to deal with, just like Kid Bop.
It's just what
I think.
Damn.
You're right. It's going to come like that. I'm looking for Dr. Corey Horvath. Now he just did his update, and he does it every week.
Right, he said Dr. Corey Holcomb. That thing ain't no doctor.
Corey Horvath, and he his brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not Corey Horvath. Well, go ahead.
All right, random story. Let's go to another story. Family believes neighbor's dogs to blame for brutal attack at Sacramento farm. So we don't do enough. I feel bad until we did our Sacramento list that there's a lot of country bumpkins in Sacramento, and we don't do a lot of farm news. So there was a dude, he had a bunch of goats and lambs. He liked them. He loved them. And 2 German shepherds came over his house and fucked him up. And they're not sure who the who the two German Shepherds are, like who they belong to, but they think they're like a neighbor that like kind of let them out.
They're police.
And this thing went and killed like a bunch of their chickens and all this other stuff, and they're hella sad. Now, I feel like it's because it's a German Shepherd that they haven't found them yet. If it was a black dog, like if that was a rot, they'd have put it down already.
German Shepherd used to be a black dog, man, for a minute in the 70s.
No, if it was a black German Shepherd, even I'm saying they would have put it down.
Yeah.
Them German Shepherds had badges.
Yeah. I do think German Shepherds are actually pretty good dogs. So these must be just they must have just let them loose. These dogs are
wild German Shepherds.
The farmer a person of color?
No, his name is Garibaldi.
That's
Pedro Garibaldi.
Pedro Garibaldi?
Yeah.
Why didn't anybody have treats for the dogs?
Yeah,
treats.
They did. They have chickens and goats and lambs. You know what I mean? But then I was like, that's crazy. That's going down in Sacramento too, right? There's like people with their farms like battling over. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, isn't it called like a 4-H program? And you go, if you're in school, you can adopt goats and stuff and have them at your house.
It just made me wonder, like how many like country beef stories are there that we're missing? You know, that might
lot.
Yeah, motherfucking like you kill my chicken, you son of a bitch. Like that'd be dope.
Like how many of them go out and like kill their horses and dogs and stuff because they're angry at their neighbors?
I'm sure they get mad at you.
I know they poison them. They poison them.
They poison.
They be poisoning other people's like animals and their crops and stuff. That stuff goes on a lot.
See.
But what do you do if you had a farm and one of your neighbors, 2 German Shepherds, killed 6 of your animals, a couple lambs, a goat, some chickens? Like, what do you do?
I'm beating somebody's ass.
Oh, I don't know, because I like dogs. So
somebody gotta pay for that though. You gonna buy me a new goat, a new sheep off the lot, not a used sheep. I want a brand new sheep, smell sheep. With papers
I don't
and
think
everything.
I don't think I can say what I would do in front of other people. Like I don't want to say it.
Yeah, just in case you ever have a farm.
No, we're going to the sheep store right now.
They put him in a cast, so he got like a couple lambs like walking around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Horrible, man.
That's cool.
Anyway, that's
some farm beef.
Country.
Got it?
I think I'm gonna start calling that segment "Country Beef," and so every time like some farm shit happens in NorCal, we might have to report on it and call it "Country Beef."
Oh man, that's funny.
So, does anybody have? Oh, we got food news, right? What is that sound?
Myself, because there's the garbage can outside, like
oh
hood.
Hey, the food news is we going to brunch Sunday. We everybody know that was supposed to be super brunch at Badlands, the drag brunch. Supposed to be all that in a bag of chips. We're gonna let you know Monday morning if it's good or not.
That's right.
And who kissed the drag queen?
Okay.
Ellis.
That ain't gonna be me. Sam might. Sam is my roommate. She's in love with the brunch. She wants to go so bad.
Has she gone before?
She has gone. I don't know. I don't think she's gone to this brunch before. But she's a little gay black dude trapped in a woman's body. Like she just, if you know Sam, she's already, yeah.
I love Sam, man. Sam is
she's the best. She's awesome. Well, sometimes.
So how good is the food at this brunch? Because y'all talking about this brunch like I cannot miss it. Like
yeah, man, you don't miss it, D. I'm telling you, man. It's about
the experience, D. Tyler, and it's a bonding experience for all of us. And you're just throwing it away like it means nothing to you.
Right, that is true.
It's a sold out show. So the people that go to this show every basically week or whatever,
sold out.
It's so exciting that it's sold out, right?
Both shows, 8:30 and at 1:30.
Yeah, and then number 2, it's in the middle of the neighborhood. Everybody got money. All the food's gonna be top shelf. The drink, you know what too? Whenever you go out there, the drinks are not expensive. The food, the quality of stuff gets better, but the price, like they keep drinks.
Also, the tickets are only $5 a person. So
$5 for a whole brunch?
Yeah.
Well, I think
no, you buy the food and drinks, but
$5
$5
for the show. The show, and look, it's one of the hottest shows in Sacramento.
What are they doing?
It's a
They're
drag
lip
show.
singing and entertaining. It's a fun
Playing
time.
basketball? Like, what are they doing?
It's a drag. It's a drag show.
You might see the Kings play.
You might see the revolution.
Honestly, this is just proving why you should be there, because you have all these great questions and they can all be answered at the brunch.
Yeah.
Well, if I could peel myself out of Reno at an early enough time.
Oh yeah, because Reno is such a not pillar.
Yeah.
It's 2 hours.
Look, I want to
3 hours away.
It's funny.
It's not 3 hours away. It's less than 2 hours. I used to go to school
45
all the time.
And every time I go to Reno, I can't wait to leave Reno. So I don't know where.
No, we probably will leave early. But that's the thing. Like, I wasn't sure since I'm not
I
driving.
leave Reno Saturday night after the show.
Oh no!
Just do what you can. Just do what you can.
Too much happening Saturday to leave after that.
Both they're giving you.
Don't
shit.
do what you can. Just come
we
to
were supposed to
brunch.
go 2 weeks ago. We were supposed to go 2 weeks ago. Y'all done changed it up a bunch of times. Now y'all want to give D Tyler shit because my man is booked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then nobody showed up for
He's not
burgers.
booked. He's
Like
gonna be in
2 out of the
Reno.
4 people in these boxes have
Let's
had
all
the
be
burgers.
together, man.
I'll give
Nobody
him
got a call.
too much. I wish I could give you a Care
I
Bear
didn't get a
scare
call.
through a goddamn
Everyone's
Zoom.
upset. This is ruining my day.
You
Hey,
know what?
this brunch is
I do blame
tearing
you.
us apart.
Do shit together. So do we're
Why you go to the brunch? That makes it even.
What's our happy story for today?
Okay, so I have a happy story. So this is what's going on right now in Sacramento, is that there are 2 brand new cheetahs at the Sacramento Zoo that are going to be debuted tomorrow, which is great news, but also sad because that means that 2 more cheetahs got taken out of the wild.
Are they sure that these are from the wild, not from some breeding program?
I mean, either way, it's bad. They should be outside in the wild, not in Sacramento, but like in their natural habitat.
They didn't go get these cheetahs and bring them back. They had them because they untoured.
These cheetahs were already in captivity and they were born, and if you put them in the wild, they wouldn't know what to do.
Cheetahs should be out in the wild. Like, we shouldn't be breeding them.
They come from Wisconsin.
So you want to go protest? You want to go to the zoo?
If you release those cheetahs in the Sacramento,
I mean, I'm gonna go pay a ticket and go see the cheetahs for fun. Of course. What am I gonna do?
Cheetahs gonna be dating white chicks within 2 years. Releasing in Sacramento. It's gonna be some like light-skinned babies with spots.
I'm gonna go to the zoo. I'm gonna be decked out in my full leopard print outfit. I'm gonna have my leopard print turtleneck, my leopard print pants, my leopard print fur coat, my leopard print hat, gloves. And I'm gonna go stand right next to the exhibit and I'm gonna say, take a picture.
That's very specious. You think cheetahs are gonna appreciate you wearing leopard print next to them?
Yeah.
Like we're all the fucking same? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess you're right. No, that's
Get your
messed
prints
up.
right.
I guess I just don't give a fuck.
We do support the zoo out here though. I very much support the zoo because like every time if we lose a zoo, then we're not a real city. Like if you had a real city, you have some kind of zoo.
Have you been?
We don't really have a zoo.
This zoo, the animals are never there.
But
exactly, or they sleep, right?
But we got one though.
Like, well, we got one. I just paid $25.
Lodi doesn't have a zoo unless it's on Walmart.
The zoo is across the street from Fairy Tale Town, which is awesome.
It's always not.
Oh my God,
I hate Fairy Tale Town. Are you?
I hate Fairy Tale Town.
Even the kids out there.
Yeah, my God kids.
Guys are negative Nancy's. This is a positive story, okay?
It's our happy story. We're gonna yell and be upset during the happy
Fairy
story.
Tale Town.
Everyone's very upset.
You had to stop taking.
And it's because D. Tyler won't come to brunch.
No, it's not. It's because they're capturing cheetahs out of the wild. Those cheetahs are probably roaming free in Fresno somewhere, and they snatched them out of the woods.
Yeah, but can we talk about how Fairy Tale Town is trash?
Yes,
trash.
Please.
No.
Spooky, it's scary. The Crooked Man in his crooked house. Like, I bet somebody come out that house at night.
It's terrible.
It's a fairy tale and it's very lovely.
They should have that should be.
It's dirty.
Shelter.
Have they cleaned it?
Somebody.
I think they redid it. It used to be dirty. I'm like, this is Fairy Tale.
If you don't like the Sacramento Zoo, go to the Folsom Zoo. That one's a good zoo. I always see a lot of animals there.
I don't support Folsom Zoo.
Folsom Zoo?
Sacramento all the time.
Yeah.
Every day.
I know Folsom has a zoo. What they got out
Folsom
there?
has a zoo and they have a train that goes around. It's really
No,
fun.
we're not allowed.
Oh, yeah. Sacramento has the cat exhibit.
Yeah, man. If you
A whole
stay
bunch of
past
cats
6 o'clock,
running around.
you now at the zoo. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
We live there. That is now our new.
we got 2 niggers. There, just got 'em.
Oh
Just
my
got 'em.
God, I don't
Caught one.
support this.
Aurora is upset. They need to be in the wild.
I don't co-sign this conversation.
Release these.
No,
black
if you go there, Aurora, they're gonna make you a part of the zoo because that's what they do.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah,
I
put
was
you in
like,
your natural
I'm
habitat.
fine.
They put you in some Catholic schoolgirl
The
outfit.
The Haitian queen too. Yeah.
Throw you some nut, give you a nacho bar, be like, ooh, look how she grooms the white one. Okay, let's do let's tell everybody where they can find us. Aurora, where can we find you online? What do you got coming up?
So uncomfortable.
I think it's funny when I make me laugh because y'all don't laugh at my shit. And this I'm like,
I
gotta laugh.
I'm laughing.
I was biting my tongue, Alice.
Like,
That was good.
Aurora being at the zoo, they just like close the doors.
I heard.
And she's
Look
like
at you,
holding the coffee, like,
that was
guys.
Somebody caught that. That was funny.
The suit shit too. That's why they kept you. Like, oh, we got one.
We got a super thing. Look at it. Look at it.
All right, you can find Super Thick Aurora Singh. I have a show tonight at Laughs. You guys should come.
Hell yeah. Steph, where you got what you got coming up? Where can we
let's see. Now I am Steph Sanders everywhere, Off the Change podcast. I got shows coming up, but I don't remember where they are right now.
What's your number one social media? Probably the gram?
Probably the gram. I am Steph Sanders. Twitter. I do a lot of Twitter, man.
You're the only one of us that tweets.
Yeah, I don't tweet.
Yeah, I tweet a lot. Off the Change _pod1, all of that. And I am Steph Sanders everywhere.
Outstanding. D. Tyler, what's cracking?
Oh man. I'll be in Reno the 23rd and the 24th. And
yeah, we all know.
You're at Reno.
Yeah, Reno. And then Mondays I do a paint and sip for the blind. It's pretty interesting. And then
you're doing comedy there? Like
sometimes they sip the paint, but sometimes
when you got hired to do stand-up at a paint and sip?
For the blind.
For the blind.
Paint and sip, yeah.
See, where you gonna be at Reno? Because that's the paint and sip for the blind. Reno.
We got sponsored by a pizza spot. We got a pizza sponsor. So Friday is like it's unlimited pizza.
In Reno.
Oh my fucking life.
In Reno? What is happening?
It's like the flyers say, yo, hey, I'm excited about this. We got pizza. Fuck, am I 7?
Unlimited pizza spots are never good. Limited mediocre pizza.
Hey, but I'm excited about it though.
What's Saturday? What you got Saturday?
Saturday, I'm at Pigeon Head Brewery.
Okay.
Pigeon Head Brewery. But I think that's what's.
Well, that's where you end the show. It was awesome having you guys on the pod. That's it. We'll see you tomorrow, Sacramento.
Do you want some stuff I see? Hey, all right. See y'all later.
All right, bye.